Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages, one of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. And from the team sheet, we derive that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Well, I always feel, Peter, that central midfield is a big area of responsibility in this system. It's not as easy for the front three to get behind the ball quickly if one of the wing-backs is pushed on. Then the boys in the engine room have serious cover to provide. So a lot of hard work has to go into this, and at times you can get stretched. But, boy, it can work at one end.
So it's away we go then. Plays it out to the wing. And it's got through. Crowd calling for him to shoot. He'll have a dip! And it's a goal! The ideal start! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Dinamo Moscow take the early advantage. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Dinamo Moscow scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. It's a loose ball. Well, they could break here. Here it comes. It's always going to be the keepers. Sprayed out wide. It's one! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. It was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Dinamo Moscow get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Forward it goes. Now the counter. He's made certain that won't get through. Out wide to the right. He's left his man. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Towering header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Looking for space out wide. Sunwich. We've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Dinamo Moscow in control at half-time, 2-0. That's the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Knocks it away. Goes straight through to the keeper. Aimed long and direct. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Goes long. Forward it goes. Beautifully done. Played into space out wide. And that's been repelled. Tries to get it forward quickly. Excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Over to the left. Going through. Out to the left it goes. And it's hoist going for goal! One! What about it? Deep, deep into injury time! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Sides then. And that is that. Dinamo Moscow come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.